How's the stream looking right now? Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get started on it. Okay, we are here. It's not battery right now. Okay, I can unplug this. Oh, come on. I should have been in. It's always when I start streaming, isn't it? Oh, let's go dunk. Oh, shit. Okay, not bad. Let's work on the release. Okay, not bad either. Whoa. Let's go my inventory here. How's my stream looking right now? pretty good. I don't want this fails now. Okay, so we got everything today. Let's go to our next game. Starting. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm a starter. Okay.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
We got this.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Boston Celtics.
I am the Boston Celtics. Okay, let's just skip all this. Cheap Chesapeake Arena.
And before we...
Well, guys,
Thank you, David. Also, Brent, we take a look at the end of the season. Something that
Okay.
has been brought up is taking the top 16 teams for the playoffs, regardless of conference. What do you think?
I'm not on board with that, Kevin. I know it makes for some interesting storyboard material to have the West teams play against the East teams, if that were the case in some of the earlier rounds of action. But there's something about the East versus the West and having your conferences represented coast to coast to see who it is that plays for the
Okay.
NBA championship.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Fred, he's in at point
Not
guard.
looking good too far right
Johnson
now.
is out there with Horford, and it's Young, and it's Crowder in at the 3.
And you look at the Thunder last season, they were slept on as a contender for the title. Warriors and Spurs, very, very good, but in the same conference.
Oh,
Might have
come
helped
on.
the Thunder to stay focused and fly under the radar just a little bit more.
Oh, I got Westbrook.
Here's Adams. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
A great efficiency on the inside from Steven Adams.
I'm not losing
Rarely
this
does
game.
he take a bad
No,
shot.
by no means.
Releases. Prez with the bucket.
Woo! Easy buckets.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
Come on. Get the ball, Russell.
And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by
Ooh.
Prez. The stupendous finish in traffic. Prez has got his second.
One man fast break. Yo, is that my first badge?
Just a coaster by himself off of that steal.
Westbrook.
I just got balled.
And taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, Westbrook's so ferocious going to the rim. You have to defend against that first and foremost. But when you do, what about the pull-up? You got nothing.
Who's got the ball?
Prez has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. It's stolen by Prez. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Johnson's shot is off.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, I know gravity.
I'm getting balled right now.
Everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
Young dishes to Horford. Here's Prez. Drops it. Prez has got 9.
And Prez is just great at getting his shot over the top of defenders. Even with good defense, he connects.
Got a piece of it. And Prez with a clear path.
Oh, why did I do that?
Yep, that one goes.
I didn't mean to do that.
In the game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Here's Horford. And another basket for Boston.
And their offense already in a flow.
Oh, who's in my stream right now?
Shooting to jump out to this league.
Well, Brent, we know the Dominican Republic is, churning out great baseball players, not as many NBA players. but Al Horford was a notable exception.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be one of those guys who changes the perception of what basketball means back in his home country. He's such a great leader on his team.
That foul though.
Representative of the Dominicans.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, Perez is a fantastic player, a true leader on the floor who his teammates look up to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Laverne comes in for Nick
Oh,
Collison.
yo, shit. No.
And Cameron Payne subbed in for Victor Oladipo. The Celtics on offense, outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run, pushing their lead to double digits. And that's 15 points for Perez.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Young, and Thomas subbed in for Perez. Group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Allison comes in for Laverne. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Russell Westbrook. On the floor for Boston, Perez, he's in at the point. Young is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Amir Johnson, and it's Smart in at the two-guard spot. Perez with the bucket.
Yo, easy buckets, man. Easy buckets.
How Perez just squares up and delivers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really matters is if we win. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
That's the guy then.
Players in the NBA. And Donovan coming in from college definitely had a bit of a learning curve, as all coaches who make the jump have. But, you know, Brent, overall, he wasn't afraid to learn on the fly.
I think he really did a great job of setting up what last year represented in his first year by getting together with a lot of the members of the Oklahoma City Thunder team. In fact, I went to an open gym in the summer of 2015, and I saw 12 Oklahoma City Thunder players working out in the summertime with Billy Donovan and his staff. That's a great way to get started.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Collison with it. Out guarded by Crowder. And it's out. The Celtics will take it the other way. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Perez, number one.
Oh, yeah, of course I'm number one.
You'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
Really astounding percentage for a point guard. He knows how to get to the bucket and how to create easy chances for himself, but that's just one small part of it. Mostly it's due to that ridiculous, silky smooth touch he's got from the outside.
Levin's checking for Boston. The Celtics shoot.
Oh, yo, is Denver on?
Tonight.
I'm determined to get him a goal, get him some buckets.
I mean, just shows you once again how much he loves playing the game.
Now, I know he isn't the world's greatest three-point marksman, but the defense has to show some respect.
Johnson kicks to Perez. Levins dishes to Perez. Johnson, the pass to Young. He feeds it to Perez. 6 to shoot. The Celtics working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team.
Oh, right when I was about to take the ball, too.
Hustle up. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do.
Skip all that.
A dominating
At
first
halftime.
half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Celtics running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Halftime.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And how about his score?
You got me jumping for joy.
Like a different player today, really on point.
Yeah, I think the defense gave him a little extra room early on. He got hot, and now they can't cool him down.
Woo!
Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Nick Collison out there with Grant, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well,
That's the lineup
Westbrook.
out there for the Thunder. You see a lot of teams looking to go up.
Don't let him ball you.
The personnel, Brent, to do it.
And we see some coaches who get really frustrated with teams who don't do it all that well, Kevin. You got to have the right guys who understand what a good shot is in the first 6 seconds of the offense, and then the secondary attack, setting up a half-court defense and taking advantage of mismatches.
It's stolen by Prez. Westbrook with the block. Grant gets to Adams. The rebound by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend against that potent attack.
And watching Adams go to work out there, he is a bit of an old school big man in the sense that Brent he'll throw his weight around and look to intimidate the other team.
Yeah, Adams willing to take on that role, take the punches, and take the hits for the rest of his team. And it goes along with his great defensive instincts, I think. His activity down low, certainly a big help for this team's defense. You always talk about glue guys and guys that do the little things to help their team. Steven Adams is certainly that for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not a big presence in the box to score, but when you watch him play with his team, he's willing to sacrifice.
And thinking again on Adams, the scoring isn't what makes him valuable, Brent. It's his defense and
How'd I miss that?
Screen setting.
Well, I think it's his idea that the role that he has is something that he's very comfortable with. And he
Yo, no way.
He doesn't hurt the team by getting out of his comfort zone.
Prez with the ball. 23 points in the game. Right wing. Johnson kicks to Crowder. Lock at 6. Horford dishes to Prez. Offline from the top of the key.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Prez finishing off the play. Dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
He rifled that one in from distance.
How'd I get?
Prez has got 28.
How'd I get that in?
To see Prez in attack mode, just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
Young with no one around. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Payne kicks to Westbrook. Poke loose. Can they get it? Tips it. Crowder pulls it in. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
Oh my God, man.
Oklahoma City's
I don't miss any of those. What's wrong with me tonight?
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days, guys played 48 minutes. Well, we've made advances. We don't go backwards with this stuff. We go forwards. And guys, that's why they want their players off their feet as much as possible.
Good report, DA. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Laverne comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Andre Robertson in for Victor Oladipo. Then for the Celtics, Kelly Olynyk comes in for Al Horford. And it's Avery Bradley in for Jay Crowder. Here's Prez, and finish off by Prez.
And Prez is dangerous close to the basket, wanting to jam it in whenever space opens up.
Cantor, the pass to Westbrook. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
Big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Here's Young. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big, and really like how Prez keeps his hands moving, which is why he comes away with important steals.
Yeah,
Oh my God, what? No.
For Oklahoma City, they have been solid at the line.
They subbed me off with 1 second left.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Mickey's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Bradley. Young's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Prez is subbed in on the floor for Boston. Prez in at point guard. Olynyk is out there with Mickey. Then there's Brown. And it's Young in at the 2. No problems knocking that one down. 39 points for Prez.
And a beautiful stroke there on the wetter by Prez. Looking comfortable from that spot on the floor.
The 11-footer, Prez with the rebound. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think.
That's his 4th foul tonight.
Right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Prez.
Played some very persistent defense up and down the court tonight, keeping the pressure on throughout the entire game. And let's be honest, they could not handle it. It rattled them. It resulted in a lot of turnovers.
Catch and shoot.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
That's the rub. They're leaving nothing to chance here, putting all their energy into this closeout.
Adams dishes to Robertson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Cantor kicks to Grant. It's stolen by Brown. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time.
Orange juice activated.
Result for them. No win.
Down low. Shoots it up. The turnaround jumper misses the
Oh
shot.
my God.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This
Okay, well.
by the manner in which their team was
Woo!
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Honestly, I think I could win the playoffs.
David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, Prez.
Hey man, this is Kenny, man. Congrats on a great win and also getting your season high, man. Your season high in points, man. Now, is this your best game so far?
Yeah, man, you know what's up there. I've had some nice games here and there, but
14
this
steals,
might be the one
46
where I felt
points,
like I had the biggest impact on
80%
offense.
three-point ratio.
Hopefully it's something I can keep up moving forward.
Well, I think you will. I think overall what you did tonight can apply any night. Good job, man.
Thanks, man. I just got to get my B12 up, Ken.
And that'll do it for this edition of
Wow, that was just amazing. I got my season high. Ew, how's my Shane looking? How long has it been like this for? Okay, it's not that long. Okay, Spalding. I guess I'm gonna end it here. Connection's bad right now. Okay, well, hope you guys like the late night basketball, and I'll see you guys all later. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming again.